Hello everyone, my name's Rihanna and welcome to my channel Rereads, and I'm doing Top 5 Wednesdays. And this week's Top 5 Wednesdays is your top 5 required reading that you had to do in school. I live in England, so I did GCSEs, and I was in secondary school. So let's start off with Year 9. Year 9 we read The Hound of the Baskervilles by Arthur Conan Doyle. I enjoyed this book so much. It got me into Sherlock Holmes. I just like the story. The story's fascinating. Got a bit of a twist and things like that. Read this in Year 9, loved it, and yes. Hound of the Baskervilles. The second one we did in Year 9, I think, at the end of Year 9, towards the end of Breaking Up for Summer, we did Animal Farm by George Orwell. I didn't like this one as much. I felt it was a bit creepy. We watched the cartoon movie as well. I don't like that movie. Creep me out a bit. I got this in a charity shop, and I'm planning on reading it soon. I need to do some classics. I need to have a classic month. I might have a classic month in December to read classics, because December sounds like a fitting time to do it. The third book that I absolutely loved doing as required reading is John Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men. I absolutely love this story. I'll tell you a story, okay? I went into the library and I saw the film, not realising we were going to watch the film anyway. So I borrowed the film from the library and I watched it. Absolutely loved the film, loved the book. I think when I got the book straight away, I just read it all the way through. It was my favourite book to study for GCSEs. This was the main book that was in the in my GCSE paper when I was doing them. I like to say that I got my C in English. I got both my C's in English language and English literature. I was very happy with that. But no, I love the film and I love doing this book. I bought myself a copy in this edition, and I am planning on rereading it very soon. But yes, this book, I love this book. This book was so easy to study, so easy to do, and stuff like that. Again, the fourth book we did as required reading again was in Year 9, or Year 10, I can't remember, for GCSE, was Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare. I absolutely loved doing this play because I love Romeo and Juliet. It's a tragedy. I love Shakespeare. I've got Hamlet. I want to get more of his plays, but I do love Shakespeare. I just like this cover as well. This cover is fantastic. And again, we watched the movie version of Romeo and Juliet, and it was fantastic. And oh, I loved all the books I did in English, and it didn't put me off. And the fifth and final book that we did was Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. It kind of doing Charles Dickens in school did put me off a bit from reading Charles Dickens. We went into depth in this one, and it got a bit, frustrating at times with having to study it and all. But most of the books from my required reading I absolutely love doing. I am going to reread this soon. I just love this cover of this edition. I didn't have this edition at school, to be honest. But I absolutely adore Charles Dickens. I remember for doing this, we had to draw. There's like a house with someone in it, but I can't remember the character's name, which is really annoying. There's a house we had to draw the plans for, and it's like his house was like a castle sort of thing. We had to draw a plan for it for English, and I absolutely love doing that. So yeah, that was my top 5 required reading books that I had to read for school for GCSEs. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed my top 5 video, and I'll be back again next week, so I'll see you soon. Bye bye.